Hi, folks. This is Rugby Met, and it is the 13th of October, 2021. And I just finished a show with Adam on my vlog, and I thought I'd do an after show. Haven't done one in a while, I don't think. Um, I know I missed my Monday show, and some people made comments about it. Um, Hey, Sunny Zero, here you guys are. You're all coming in. I was just explaining that I didn't make my Monday show, and so I thought I'd make sure and get this one in. Sunny Zero, Jim Magnifici, Chain Weaver, Alumnus Grin, all you guys. Yeah. Mickey Giggs, was it Jeff Melba, and Tom Yanks, Mike Alexander, Mickey Griggs. There he is. Hit the like button. Thank you, Mickey. You're a nice guy. I like you. You're from Maryland, Al. Okay. Nice of you to let me know. Mark me down as present. I did, Michael. I think I marked you down as present. Thank you, Michael. Thank you for showing up. So, there was a lot of talk on my vlog just a few minutes ago. I thought it was an interesting show. And I'm here to chat about the Chicago outfit. I'm also here to chat about my book, Nobody Cares and What I Did About It. And if anybody wants to critique it or say something about it, they can. I was looking on Amazon, wonderful reviews on Amazon. For all the people that purchased it, not many people write reviews, but that's okay. Everybody's got their own agendas. I understand. Tom Yanks. Who had a more dangerous mob, Tony Accardo or Madigan? I think Tony Accardo did. Where's the volume 2 coming from? Chain Weaver, I don't understand your question. Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me? Don, lice job red. Okay. I think that's a misspelling. I hope. Michael Madigan. Yeah, Madigan. Yeah. Okay. Politicians, I don't know. Maybe politicians had more strength than the mob. I know they weren't as violent. They got done. The mob got things done the old-fashioned way. They killed people, or broke legs, or stuff like that. Politicians just arrest you. Red. Before the year, we need the entire show where Adam. I need glasses for you, Mike. I can see close up. I can't see far away though. I'm blurred when I look at my picture. Show with Adam mispronounces all the Italian names, and I correct him. I've refrained from correcting him. I just try to help him, but we do it. Thank you, Mickey. I'm loud and clear. That's good. I like it. Chain Weaver, don't even go there. I've been worried about my second book. I call every day. I email the guy. It's just, he's got problems. I got problems. This COVID has got everybody going crazy. Was Mayor Daley the father owned by the outfit? I don't know if he's owned by the outfit, but they got along together. Basically, he said, anybody, politicians or anybody, he said, you do your thing. And if you get in trouble, that's your problem. That was back in the day, early 70s, 60s, whatever. Where was I in a White Castle? Am I a White Castle hamburger? Yes, Sunny Zero, I am. Sliders. SG, how you doing, guy? Sliders? Yeah, I had a lot of sliders. Inspired by the box. Did I know a Bob Felder? No, I didn't. I didn't know him. I didn't know him at all. Luminous grin. I'm sorry. I didn't know everybody, I didn't get around that much, but I didn't know everybody that was out. 101 Red, do you know about the Traficant being deported to the wrong country? Yes, I do. Boy, they really moved him around a lot. They didn't want him coming back. Mr. Magoo. Keep your glasses on. Okay, Michael, thank you. Thank you very much. You guys are something else. I'm going to type it in here. I can't type on Adam's show. Joe Lombardo looks like the guy from, yeah, he does in a lot of ways. He very much does, Tom Yanks. Sean Pender. Hey, how you doing, guy? Good afternoon to you, sir. Sunny Zero, I'm surprised people still don't know Mr. Magoo. That was a different era. There's a lot of young people that just don't remember it. I mean, they run around them. You just watched that movie last night, Sean. I hope you enjoyed it. I was watching something interesting. It was called Bad Sport, and the fifth on not on Amazon, on Netflix, and Bad Sport. The fifth edition is about Tommy Burns, the Sandman, who murdered horses and everything else. It was the worst thing. Pete Cullum from the FBI was there. I knew Pete, and I was surprised that he would be a part of such a farce. I didn't like it at all. Mickey, you remember Mr. Magoo? Hey, Red, do I go to Second City? Let's see what it says here. Amanda. Hey, Red, do you go to Second City Theater? It wasn't a theater then. It was a stand-up comedy when I was in town, and you used to go in for free. Several people told me now the tickets are outrageous, and it's really way up there. Was Burt Wyman Ford on Western? Yes, he was. Michael, that's your answer. Do I remember Beeman's gum? Yes, I do, and blackjack gum. Believe it or not, you can still buy it. Beeman's and blackjack. That had the licorice flavor. I loved it. If I'm not reading, I'm taking these off so I can see myself. Okay, folks, how many people we got in the room? Can someone tell me? Sam Carlisi, I didn't meet him. I saw him. Luminous Grid Me, 23, 22. We don't have many people here. Sean Pender, thank you. Thank all you guys. 20 some people. We're bound not to have too many Q&As or questions here. But anyway, the reason I did it was I didn't go on Monday. I normally do my Monday show, and I figured, well, I'll just do this one. Oh, it takes other people a chance to log in. Okay, we will. We'll wait, Michael. I won't duck out yet. Teddy Run. Mob circles. With Don DeFrancio. John DeFrancio was a informant. It came out later on after his death. Normally it does. Sonny Zero. But I don't know. Anthony, how you doing? Anthony Martini. Anthony D. Martini. I'm sorry. I butchered your name, guy. I didn't mean to do it. Glad to see you. I guess I'm one of those kind of risky persons that really doesn't let you know ahead of time that I'm coming in. So, or I'm doing a show. So maybe it's a good idea to hit that bell, that notification bell. Sean. Social clubs in Chicago today. I don't know if they're connected or not. I don't think there's much of an outfit. So, connected what? What are they connected to? I don't see any organized crime in Chicago. All I see is street gangs. Today. Call you anything. Okay, Anthony. Thank you. God bless you. Red, ever hear Sporting being corrected to the Chicago outfit? Yeah, I have. Many times. Many times. SG, Bobby D. Kennedy. Oh, I got to put on glasses for this one, dude. Bobby Kennedy had an LPD gangster squad for bloody bodyguards as a part of the Grand Avenue crew. They lent a hand in Marilyn Monroe's death. I don't know about that. I really don't. SG, sorry. Tom Yanks, I thought the mob was much more completely dead, but the Colombo family has a huge burst. Well, I don't know about that. It's not Chicago, so I don't know. All the organized crime in Chicago is at City Hall. Anthony, I agree with you. Not all of it, but most of it. Hey, Kissy Cat, how you doing? Good to see you in here. We're picking up some people as we're going. Only took 20 minutes, but these lives are something else. Everybody told me I should do more stories, more bedtime stories. But this gives me a good feel of what you really like and don't like. The Kim of Fox crime family. Ken, not Kim. You were looking for me. Thank you, Kissy Cat. Got a big smile, dude. You people are wonderful. You really are. You're very good. Anybody have any questions that I can answer? Terry. Carlinium. I'm driving the loop now, watching Red. Okay. Thank you, Terry. Somebody want to give me a head count? How many people we got in here now? The people that you would sit down and talk about a potato would watch. 25. That's all. Not that many people showing up. Mayor Lightfoot's thoughts. My thoughts on Mayor Lightfoot? You don't even want to go there. To me, she's the minority of the minority of the minority. Jim Magnifici. Did Kurt Hansen ever get arrested for the blackjacking of the pistol beating? Death or conviction? Convicted. No, but he was arrested for the Hobbs Act, extortion of entertainment. He had entertainment coming in. And after they did that, they took his bail bond license away. And I don't know he didn't do any time over it, that's for sure. But he had a felony conviction. That was the end of his bail bond business. He couldn't do any more bail bonds. And he spent a lot more time then with, he was kind of a bounty hunter and a bail bondsman. I know, SG. You looked for me Monday, and that's why I'm doing this today, guy. Do I remember Jimmy's Strip Club in Chicago Heights? No, I don't. I never went out there, Sean. Sorry. I didn't. I was so busy. I wasn't running the Heights that much. Michael, 7,000 viewers in the room. 7,000 viewers in the room, but most are deep undercover. Yeah, they can't be seen. What did Frank say about the murder of Marilyn Monroe? He didn't say anything. Oh, Frank Schweiss? He gave me the details. That's all on videotape. Hopefully Adam will get to those tapes and clean them up when he gets time. Right now he's busy with tours and whatever. Thank you, SG. It's glad to see you too. It's glad to see all of you. Tom Yanks, Michael Grimm, Sean Pender, SG, Jim Magnifici, Kathy Jean. Thank you, Kissy Cat. All you folks. Anthony Martini. Okay, nobody's asking any questions. I'm taking these off. It's very hard for me to read. I'm on a laptop computer, and it's very hard for me to read the comments and actually look at the camera. So I don't do it. Yeah, Kissy Cat's here. Anthony. So what else? Anybody got any questions? What do you want me to talk about? How about my book? How many people here have read my book? Nobody cares on what I did about it. Yeah, your phone is too small, Kissy Cat. I don't know, Sunny Zero. I don't know how many days I'm going to be out there. I really don't. That all depends on the way the airlines are flying and everything else. Because of my association with Frank Schweiss, did I actually meet Harry Edelman? No, I never met Harry. Frank didn't like anybody. I mean, there was nobody that Schweiss liked. Daniel Sweeney, you read my book. Okay, thank you. One person out of all of you that watch me. Wow. Mickey Gates, not yet. 25 people. Thank you, Amanda. Morales. I'm going to read it soon, promise. Okay, Mickey. Thank you. I keep looking every day to see if there's anybody that wrote new reviews. 29 people. We're going up. We're not going down. That's a good thing. Thank you, Anthony. I look at the Amazon reviews and SG, you read it. Did you write a review, SG? And Lewis Cole, you read it. Sean Pender, I plan on purchasing a copy soon, read. Thank you, Sean. You might like it. Did I meet Joe Gaggs? No, I did not. I did meet a guy by the name of Gagliano, but he ran a record shop and down on Grand Avenue, and he gave me all my records for free. I had my own jukebox. Kissy Cat, you tell them if you liked it, maybe they'll like it too. What a bad book. I have to look and reread it sometimes because I kind of forgot a lot of things that were in it. Yeah, everybody's waiting for the next book. I know. It's a real problem. You liked the women that I wrote about? There were some nice women. There's something in your book you wanted to put in and forget to put in after publishing. Yeah, about 300 pages. The guy I worked with cut that book short. Tom, who would play me in a movie? I don't know, but I had some great news. Gary Keenan got a hold of me, and we're working on a script. So we'll have our own script that we can go to any production company with. So I'm back on, folks. I'll be working on getting that movie out. That's an interesting P. Was there ever any MAGA activity in Lakeshore Athletic Club? I don't know. I really don't. Before I relocated to Florida, was Wells Street your last Chicago residence? Yes, it was, Michael. Michael Graham. It was my last residence. Thank you, Kathy Jean, for the congratulations. I just met with this guy. John Drummond called me and said, would you really talk to this guy? He's writing a book about Silas Jane. And I did talk to him and kind of overlapped. And he said, all those people are dead. You're alive. He said, how about doing something with me? And I said, let's do it. We had a Super X in a small Texas town. I can't believe you worked at one. I didn't. I worked at Thrift Town. Super X was part of Kroger. And Kroger had a strip mall. And I worked in Thrift Town, which was like a Kresge or something like that, or a Walmart that was attached to it. It's in my book. It's in my book, Kissy Cat. Thank you, Terry. Thank you very much. It means a lot to me. You loved it. Great book. Those words are good to me. I like it. I will keep you posted, Kathy Jean. I'll try and do more videos too. When are we going to see more of the Schweiss tapes? You better ask Adam that, outfit boss, not me, because he's got them. And I gave them to him. Did I ever meet Cesar DeVarco? Several times when he was on Rush Street. Yeah, I did. John Bulldog Drummond is still much loved and respected. I'll be talking to him later on this evening, and I will tell him you said that, Michael Graham. Thank you so much. Was your dad employed? Yes, he was. He was a pharmacist he was the manager of the store in Moline. Actually, he was the manager of the store in Chicago too. What do I think about the Bears leaving Chicago? The same thing as I thought when I lived in Chicago, Amanda. I didn't like it. Because the mayor said that they couldn't be called the Chicago Bears anymore. It would have to be the Arlington Park Bears. I wasn't really that way. Tom Yanks. Was Cesar DeVarco? What was Cesar DeVarco like? He was old school, very much old school, easygoing. Yes, Anthony, I will give John Drummond your best regards. He asked me if I keep in touch with him every 2 or 3 days. He's all excited about the screenplay and for the movie. He got all excited. He said, Jesus, how many garbage truck companies were run by the outfit? I think all of them. They took they took control of all of them. Yes, you're right, Anthony. They did. Did you know Drummond was in the movie The Fugitive? Yes, I did. John and I talk about that. John and I talk about every one of his accomplishments, his books, the movies he's done stand-ins in. He usually does a reporter, which he really was in life. My pleasure having problems with 10-mile run in the Army. Did I run? Yes. I ran. I was in the Marine Corps and I ran a lot. I mean, we used to, when I was down in Cuba, we had to run. I was at Guantanamo Bay and we had to run in the morning to get breakfast, 20 miles to get breakfast. It was a joke. By the time you got there, you didn't want to eat. Thank you, Frank Ferrero. So far, I'm excited for you, Red. I'm praying that every day for your well-being and happiness. Thank you. Thank you, Anthony. And I do the same for you and all of you. I pray for all of you. 35 people now. Okay, we're growing. I guess it takes me an hour or so to get warmed up here. Was Marshall Cafano a heavyweight in the outfit or just a soldier? He was a heavyweight. He was a force to be reckoned with. Um, Milwaukee Phil paid him respect. Everybody paid him respect. He was very close to Sam Giancana, and when Sam was gone, Giancana was gone. Uh, he was close to Tony Accardo. One of the few people who could go and talk to Tony Accardo whenever he felt like it. I can hardly run from the kitchen to the bathroom anymore. Michael, it can't be that bad. I hope it's not. What's your thoughts on the JFK assassination? Why do you have any inside information? Do I have any inside information or other stories? Um, I try to stay away from that for a lot of reasons. I could probably do a whole show on it. It's very complicated. I know some FBI agents asked me about different things about it, and they said the next thing you know, you're going to be telling me everybody that was there and who did it, and stuff like that. So it was different. John Chumman was covering the 1987 Bears game. Yeah, yeah, and he felt, yeah, it was the deck of the Titanic. Yeah, it was going to collapse. He also watched the Bears Sunday. He watched the Bears and the Raiders. He was telling me about the game. Tommy Argo, how you doing, guy? John likes to handicap uh, college ball games. He's not really big on the Pro Bowl. Kind of screwy. You don't like the way I did it, Mac? Well, I did it the way I did it. I was in a hurry. I yes, I do remember when the Bears won the Super Bowl in '85. I actually went there to New Orleans with Frank Schweiss. We watched the game in a skybox. 40 viewers. Triple order of drink. Thank you, Michael Grimm. Graham. Sorry. I have been good. I've been very good. Dave Grippy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. Grippy. 44, 45. Do a bedtime story about the association with the Outlaws, Michael. I don't think I want to do that one. I really don't. My association with them, it was, I did a bedtime story about it, and I've done it on Adam's show. Scott H., I'm back. I stopped out to grab some dinner. That's what I'm going to do as soon as this is over. I'm going to grab some dinner. Remember the Bears after they won the Super Bowl? Yes, I do. But I also remember before they did it was the Super Bowl shuffle. There were sponsors that gave them money. George Halas was notoriously cheap. And most of all, I remember Jim McMahon. I liked him. He was quite a guy. The Fridge, William Perry. He was another guy that was phenomenal. Also, Sweetness, Walter Payton. I remember him. They were all great guys. That was one heck of a team. Chicago Bears will never put together a team like that again in history. That's my prediction. It was one of the best teams they ever had. They worked for it. And Mike Ditka, he was a good manager or coach. He was a very good coach. I don't think they'll ever get another coach like that. Her buddy was a good coach too, although he was kind of a bum when he told everybody that he was going to Philadelphia when he left. The Bears. Yes, that's what they were, Dennis. Dennis Paulson. Did any of the Bears learn? Yes, some of them did. Usually in nightclubs. They all opened up uh, their own bars. Fenwood or whatever, he was a quarterback too. He opened a place over on Lincoln Avenue. Probably went down as the most favorite Super Bowl in history. Yeah. And I believe Chicago was a Cinderella team. Uh, they just got in there the way they did. Mickey agrees with you. Mickey Griggs. Did Bobby Kennedy give the word to take out Marilyn Monroe? No, give the word. I think he agreed with the word, but the order was not given by him. How many folks do we have in here now? I'm dying to see how many people like us. I'm going to stop doing live shows if you guys don't like me. I'll just do my bedtime stories. Maybe I'll just start interviewing other people. 46. I asked Scott H. You asked a question about Adam's chat, but it was ethnicity of working girls in Chicago associated with the outfit. Go slow. Come on, guys. Easy. I asked a question about Adam's chat, but what was the primary? The working girls in Chicago were white or Anglo-Saxon or however you want to describe them. Walton Painter's daughter now does Around the Town, human interest stories. That's great. I was sorry to see that he died the way he did. We got 45, 47. That's great. You guys are keeping me up. Thank you so much. Did motorcycle gangs and the mob ever associate? Not that I saw, but I heard that they did. The mob kind of controlled their drug marketing. Red, did I know Mike North? No, I did not. Job explanation 101. No, I did not. Red, did Schweizer any outfit guys you know mentioned James Files? Yes, they did. It was a hot potato. I had a great argument over it back in the day. That was before Files actually went on TV and or YouTube rather, and I got contacted by the man that succeeded FBI agent, retired FBI agent that succeeded Jim West, and nice guy, but that's a whole nother story. No, the outfit did not kill Walter Payton. 40 people. Do you know any outfit members that tried to shake down any Chicago professional athletes? No, I don't personally. No, I don't. I really don't. Did I know Mad Sam? I didn't know him, but I think I'm the only living person now that went down to his basement. I did a red bedtime story on it. It's on my channel. Uh, Very scary guy. He was crazy. Actually, they called him Mad Sam because he was mad, but he was crazy. Mad Hatter. Was I afraid of him? Yeah, I really was. I really was. He was very spontaneous. He did things that were bad, and he didn't do them himself unless the person was being held. He had a couple of muscle men with him. He was just a very dangerous man. When am I coming back to Chicago to visit? I don't know, Jimmy. I really don't know. Costanza, Jimmy Costanza. Yes, she was. Jane Byrne was a drunk. So was her husband, Jay. Jay wrote for the Chicago Sun-Times, Jay McMullen. And he told me that his wife was running for mayor, and I didn't believe him because he was drunk. Hey, Leo, how you doing, buddy? Leo Mendez. What kind of gun did I carry, and how many times did I have to use it and pull it out? Michael Clark. I used. Are you the same Michael Clark that used to live across the street from me on Richmond? I often wonder. Um, Michael, here's the answer. Mike Clark. Here's the answer to your question. For many, many years, I carried a 45 in the small of my back. Later on, I went to a 357 Smith and Wesson that I carried in a pancake holster, and then sometimes I wore a Model 60 Smith and Wesson that was chrome or stainless steel with Harold Washington. I don't know much about that, Jimmy. Walter Payton died from a bad liver. Yes, he did. He did. Uh, Shows Chili Chris. Amanda, you're asking me hockey players. Oh, there was, the hockey players that I really loved back in those days was the Hull brothers, Bobby and Dennis Hull. They were really great guys. They used to get their cars at the Oldsmobile place in Cicero. I forgot the name of it. It was right on Cicero Avenue in Cicero. Matter of fact, my dad bought a car there. No, I did not. That was way after my time. Way, way after my time. I didn't, Tom. I did not see. I forgot her name, but the people that I knew were like Christy Burkus when he was a town attorney, and he became the uh, the mayor of Cicero. Kissy Cat. Do I think it's odd that Oscar owns the the plaza in Vegas? Not really. Not really. I don't know if Walter drank a lot. I only met him twice. Was there a juvenile gang working with Kenny Hansen when he was younger? No, absolutely not. Jim, Jim Navici, no, there wasn't. I think it would be interesting if you and Adam would meet in Chicago. Well, I think it'd be interesting too, because it's very unlikely that it'll happen. You can hear Duchess crying. What's wrong, puppy? No, she's just waiting for dinner. Yeah, Leo, that Colt of mine was a combat commander. It was a very nice nickel plated. I think I showed it here on one of my shows. It was a very nice weapon. I still have it today. It was I got it in 1970. It was a 70S, and it was a satin nickel finish. Betty, yeah, Maltese. Sean Pender. I didn't meet her, didn't know anything about her. I was gone. Red. Jim Magnifici, Stan McCullough, the Hawks was great too. Yes, he was. Makita? Yeah. Stan Makita, he was a good player. Very good player. I used to love the Hawks. Used to love the Hawks. Tommy, I think I read that she was jailed for embezzlement, which is not common for any mayor or public official these days. They collect the taxes and rob them from the people. And that's unfortunate, but it's true. Well, folks, do we have something else that we would like to talk about? We already talked about my book. Some of you read it, some of you didn't. We got 49 people in here. Thank you, Anthony. Did I ever meet Jimmy the Weasel Fradiano? No, I did not. He was in witness protection. I never met him at all. I did know that Frank Schweiss went out to clip him because he clipped Pompanero. They nicknamed him the Bomb, and he wasn't supposed to. Sandra, good evening to you. Detroit Mayor jail too for embezzlement. Yeah, they all were, Tommy Argo. They were all, I mean, it seemed like they all went away for embezzlement in one way or another. Most politicians, what do they get nailed with? Dishonest fraud because they lied to the public, took their money, or embezzlement. 50 people now. Red, is this Chicago YouTube channel? Why can't I hit the like button? More than once? Because it only lets you go more than once, Michael, but thank you. Thank you for the thought. I look at the likes afterwards and I look at it and say, okay, should I do another one? And sometimes when not too many people show up, I just turn around and say, it's not worth it for 25 people to just talk to them. It's really not, out of all the hundreds of thousands of people, that's it. Heading in Piper's Alley for dinner with my pops and friends. That's great. Right downtown, Sandra. 41 thumbs up so far. Thank you, folks. I appreciate it. It helps get these out there, and I'll do more of them. Was Jack Ruby from Grand and Ogden? No, he was not. Jack Ruby was sent down to Dallas, and I believe he was from Cicero. Gopher Dog, Illinois, where the governors make our license plates. Yes. Sandra, you have a GN? If I could reopen any of my old businesses, which would it be? Oh, wow. It would probably be the restaurant. Restaurants are very popular. It was a very popular place. Was there anything in the Family Secrets trial that surprised me? Sunny Zero, yeah, a couple things surprised me at Family Secrets. And one of them was the fact that they asked Frank Collada to be there, and Frank Collada denies that. And that surprised me. But I told Mitch Mars that if Collada was testifying, I was leaving. And I really wasn't under subpoena. I was doing the government a favor, or the strike force a favor. And that surprised me. Another thing that surprised me was Mitch Mars asked me, it's kind of funny. Mitch Mars asked me, he said, do you see Joey Lombardo in this room right now, in the courtroom? And I looked over at the defense table. There are a lot of lawyers and a lot of people over at the defense table. There were only 5 defendants over there, but there was a lot of lawyers there. And so I really couldn't recognize him. I didn't say, no, I don't. I just hesitated. And Mitch came up and showed me a picture of him. which had been taken like 25 years earlier, and said, "Now, do you recognize him now?" At that point, he stood up and he winked at me. And I said, "That's him right there." He looked a whole lot better the last time I saw him. He had just had a bypass, triple bypass, and he was in a suit that was probably 4 times too big for him. He was very difficult to recognize. But he winked at me, and I kind of got the message. He was going down, and me being there didn't bother him. Didn't bother him at all. I kind of liked him. Is the number racket still going? Yeah, it's going in Chicago, Leo. It's called the lottery. Number rackets are still going. It's called the lottery. They got every kind of lottery there is. It all went to the politicians. They got wise. They took it away from the mob. Yes, the beef stand, Michael. Sean, we'll only see. We can only wait till the future. Which bunch of the feds did you like, trust working with the most? I would say the ATF agents. They were the best. John Rotuno was the best agent I ever worked with. I said that in my book. John Rotuno was a straight up good guy. There were a lot of FBI agents that I really didn't get along with. Several. Why wasn't my testimony needed in the Schussler Peterson murders? It was, Michael. I got on the stand. I have the transcripts here. Each time. The first time was in 95, and we retried him in 202. He won an appeal until 2000, and it was required. And they can't play out the winners half the time. You're talking about the lottery, Illinois lottery. Well, corruption is corruption. As I said in my book, a city is what the people make of it. If you don't get out and change it, it's never going to change. I'll send you my NYC Saturday night special if you send me your 45. That 45 I'll die with. I'll keep it till the day I die because it's part of my legacy. I'm sorry, Leo. Law enforcement didn't kill the mob. I think the politicians killed the mob with, first of all, the RICO statute. That did a lot of it. Who was the strongest of the Chicago outfit bosses? Tom Yanks. I really don't know, Tom. I think the strongest would have to be the longest, and that would be Tony Accardo, in my opinion. I don't know if it goes to education. In any state, there's no actual, you can't get into their figures and actually see how much they paid the people to run it and how much actual profit there was that went into education. They use education, SG, to promote the lottery. Tommy Argo, Tony Accardo, and Joey Yupa. Well, I didn't name a Yupa, but I named Tony Accardo. Kiss Cat, yes, TJ. Okay, folks. Well, it's 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I don't know how many people are living on Central Standard Time, but I'm hungry. All our roads and schools suck despite the lottery and the tollways. Yeah, I know. Actually, Illinois sucks. I have to be honest with you. I don't look forward to being there. Not great though. Yeah. Uh, Thank you, Leo. No, I never met Paul Rica. I'm sorry. Thank you very much for the good evening, Kathy Jean. Thank you. God bless you. And thank you very much for hitting the like button, folks. I really appreciate it. It encourages me to do a Monday show. This is only Wednesday, but I could do a Monday. You're most welcome, guy. Thank you, SG. I don't like the Chicago weather. You're right. I don't. Right now, it's about maybe 70 degrees here, and I love it. Dazzling Urbanite. Goodbye, goodbye, guy. God bless you, and have a great week. God bless all of you. No, I don't know about the Beach Place, a little company, Mary Hospital. I really don't. Good night, Anthony. God bless you. Gopher Dog, thank you. That's quite all right. That's what I'm here for, to share my experiences. Chain Weaver, later, everyone. Take care. God bless you all. And Scott H., we do love Florida. The freedoms here, not wearing masks, not doing the things that the rest of the country is, it's really good. Thank you so much. And God bless every one of you, and have a great night.